Presidential politics now. The phrase "it's the economy, stupid" was first coined during Bill Clinton's campaign nearly 20 years ago. Well, now it appears to be shaping up to be the big theme for the 2012 race for the White House as well. Chuck Todd is NBC's political director, and chief White House correspondent. Hi, Chuck. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Well, look, the White House will say they don't need a poll to tell them that the sagging economy is taking a political toll on the president. But this latest slowdown, combined with the start of the Republican presidential race, is a stark reminder of just how lethal the issue is for the president's re-election chances.
President Obama may have thought hosting German Chancellor Angela Merkel for a state dinner would give him a temporary break from the gloomy economic news. But he had no such luck as he tried to calm nervous Americans with more upbeat talk.
Prior to this month, we had seen 3 months of very robust job growth in the private sector. And so we were very encouraged by that. This month, you still saw job growth in the private sector, but it had slowed down. We don't yet know whether this is a one-month episode or a longer trend.
This pessimistic one-month episode is reflected in a new Washington Post ABC poll showing nearly 2/3 of political independents disapproving of the president's handling of the economy. And the 2012 presidential candidates are teeing off as well. Tim Pawlenty unveiled his economic plan Tuesday in a speech in the president's hometown of Chicago.
How you enjoying your recovery summer? Now, that's what the president said we were having, but that was last year.
Pawlenty, trying to woo conservatives in the primary, wants to cut the corporate tax rate, increase American exports, and freeze federal spending to balance the budget. President Obama is getting lots of friendly advice as well on how to talk about the economy, including from old President Clinton aides who have been more critical.
I just never thought, what they were saying about the economy reflected people's pain.
And even from his own old advisors.
You still got to continue to make the case that we're putting in place policies that are moving the country in the right direction.
White House aides believe their toughest opponent is not any Republican, but the economy itself. At least that's how they explain away privately the result in the new Washington Post ABC poll showing Republican Mitt Romney leading the president.
Good to see you.
For Romney, it's one piece of good news he hopes can calm down some conservatives, like the Club for Growth, still skeptical of his credentials.
It's up to the voters to decide if they want somebody that's going to explain and defend their mistakes in the past, or someone that says, I've learned from those mistakes, and let's move on.
By the way, speaking of Republican presidential candidates, we've made a little bit of a deal about the fact that Newt Gingrich took nearly 2 weeks off the campaign trail to go on vacation after announcing. Well, today, he finally returns from his vacation with an appearance in New Hampshire, Matt.